The point is, Rabotai, is that there are certain people that are willing to make exceptions, that we're not. And that is a kitrug against us. That's a decree against us. That's a judgment against us in Shamayim. Because in Shamayim, they're going to ask us, why weren't you so, why did you keep everything? Why? It's like, oh, it was hard for me. It was hard for me. Why was it hard for you? Oh, I had a lot of money. So they're going to bring you Rabbi Elazar. I'll bring you Rabbi Elazar, who had ships and cities, zillions and zillions of dollars. The Gemara says that his maaser was 120,000 cows. His maaser was 120,000 cows. Every year his maaser was 120,000 cows. I did the math, he made over $1 billion a year. So now, it's showing you him. Did you have more money than him? He was tzaddik, he was a tana, he was able to revive the dead, he knew a lot of Torah. He had more money than him? No. Okay, what else was the reason? Oh, I was really good looking, the girls were chasing me, Every girl, the good ones that were after me, I couldn't keep it. What are they going to bring you? They're going to bring you Yosef HaTzadik. Yosef HaTzadik was so beautiful, women threw their underwear at him. There was a few women that looked at him while they were cutting salad. They ended up cutting their own hands and they didn't notice. He was so beautiful, they started staring at him. They forgot they were cutting their own flesh. Not little nicks. They cut their whole hands off. That's how beautiful Yosef HaTzadik was. So you were more beautiful than Yosef HaTzadik? He was tzaddik, he was kodesh. He's one of the 12 tribes. It was more hard for you than him? What other reason you have? Every reason they're going to give you somebody. And one of the biggest reasons, he goes, oh, but you know what? It was really difficult in general. I had to leave my life. I had a Yetzirah. I lived in New York. I lived in Miami. I lived in Gehinom. I lived in Las Vegas. I lived in all these places. The girls are naked. The guys are naked. Everybody's this. Everybody's that. There's the gambling. There's the this. There's the Bitcoin. I couldn't do it, Hashem. What are they going to bring you? They're going to bring you my student. They're going to bring you my students. Why? They're tzadikim. And you know why? They're converts. They're converts, many of my students. They're going to come to you and say, oh, you had him more tough than him? What? He's the one that left his entire family in Haiti. Left his entire family in Haiti. No, he has nothing here. No money, no job, no nothing. What did he leave it for? To convert. There's another guy. He left everything in India. He came to be with Hashem. He does more kiruv than anybody else in the world. Vimesh, God bless him. You have Emmanuel. Emmanuel gave himself a Brit Milah. Brit Milah, he gave himself Brit Milah. Who is going to do it here today? Brit Milah, the same day he had Brit Milah, he went back in the computer and did kiruv. Who's doing that today? Without the Brit Milah. Without the Brit Milah. You had a woman leave family, 17-year marriage. 17-year marriage. Finished. Why? Hashem. Every single one of them had one reason. Hashem. Leave India. Leave Bulgaria. Leave anywhere. For what? For Hashem. You're going to say it's hard for you because of your bitcoins and your smartphones and everything else. They're going to show you my students. Say, was it harder than them? What are you going to say then? I don't know. I didn't know it was like that. Oh, well, now you know. Now you know. Now you know. So that's why, Rabotai, Pesach is a very, very important time to do tshuva. Very important time to get rid of all the chametz. The number one chametz is excuses. Number one chametz is excuses. Excuses why we're not better than we were a year ago. Excuses of why we're not better than we were a year ago. How come we don't know a lot more? How come we only know a little bit more? How come we don't remember what happened in the Shiur Torah? We only remember a little bit of the Torah. How come we're still not doing what we're supposed to? If Hashem hasn't given you a zivug yet, there's something wrong. If Hashem hasn't given you parnasah yet, there's something wrong. If Hashem has given you health problems, there's something wrong. If there's a shooting in your country every week, there's something wrong. Somebody came to the Chafetz Chaim. He told him, Kvod Rav, I just came back from Africa, collecting money for the yeshivot. The Chafetz Chaim asks him, how are the Africans doing over there, the black people? Rabbi asked him, what? Why does the Rav care about the... They're not Jewish, Kvod Rav, because I know, how are they doing over there? I hear that they're being persecuted. In Africa, they're being persecuted. How are they doing? Are they still being persecuted? He says, to be honest, I'm not sure, but maybe a little, maybe yes, maybe no. He wasn't really sure where's this question? Which Gemara is this talk about? He says, you don't know? Anytime there's anything bad that happens around the entire world, whether it's persecution of a black guy you never heard of in Africa, or an earthquake in India, or a tsunami in Haiti, or a shooting in America, or too many leaves, or too many bees dying in some place in the world, bees dying. There's going to be less honey in the market. There's going to be less sugar in the market. There's going to be inflation. Anything bad happens to the world, that's Hashem talking to Am Yisrael, and He says, it's time to do Teshuva. Yeah, but the black guy died. But the Indian guy died. But the school over there died. No. It's all connected to Am Yisrael. It's all connected to Am Yisrael. The tsunami happened over there because of Am Yisrael. If Am Yisrael was doing good, tsunami wouldn't happen. If Am Yisrael would be doing good, the shooting wouldn't happen. And that's what we have to understand. You sit here for an hour, 2 hours, you learn Torah, the world exists because of you. The world, the entire world, continues to spin because of you, even if you're half asleep. The world exists because of you. Why? You're fulfilling the purpose of the world. So this, Rabotai, is the number one mission we have. Learn Torah. Take it seriously. Stop acting or wanting to be like the Goyim. Because they want to be us. They should want to be us. We just need to want to be us. We need to want to be us. We need to be Jews. Not them. If they want to be, welcome, Baruch haba. But we still need to do it anyway. And that's the most important thing that we need to learn in Pesach. Pesach is all those excuses. It's hard for me. It's this for me. It's that for me. That's chametz. That's chametz. That's chametz all year round. It's chametz all year round. Enough with the excuses. Because if I told you, if you make this call, or you go to the shiur, or you do whatever you say that's going to take you 2 hours a day, you're going to get $1 million, you tell me, how many can I get of those? I'll do anything for $1 million. I'll do anything for $1 million. I'm telling you, you get infinite dollars. Just learn Torah 2 hours a day. Now, if you haven't started yet, learn 15 minutes a day. And know that the matara, the goal, is 2 hours, 3 hours or more. If you have 0 now, you can't go from 0 to 2 hours a day. So start somewhere. Start like I did, 15 minutes a day, but every day. After you've done that for a while, you can handle more, increase it to a half hour every day. You see you're handling that for a little while, another week, another month, another 2 months, your half hour a day is good, increase it to 45 minutes, to an hour. But get to a point where you're on your direction, on your journey to 2 hours a day. You can't go from 0 to 2 hours. You can't go from 0 to 100 either. But the reality is you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. If we don't start somewhere, we're never going to get anywhere. There's a lot of really cool stuff on our websites, new features, and a lot more projects that are on the way that Be'ezrat Hashem will help Am Yisrael get closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to publicize HaKadosh Baruch Hu's name, and know that He is the one and only God.